Good morning, guys. Oh my god, so cute. So today I'm doing probably the worst video idea I've ever come up with. As a kid, right, one of the things that I always really wanted to do, and I was never allowed to do it because mum just wouldn't allow it, and to be fair, I'm not surprised, is making something like a food product or like baking something without a recipe. So just kind of like putting loads of ingredients into one and seeing what happens. Does that make any sense? Yeah, so I haven't had lunch yet, which is really bad considering it's 12 o'clock and my last video I was banging on about eating 3 meals a day. Not good for me. I knew that we had like loads of random bits in the fridge and the cupboard, so I thought let's go rogue and make something weird. I'm gonna put you like at an angle. Oh my gosh, this looks dodgy. I actually have a bit of a fear of knives. Does anyone else have that? I'm kind of thinking like arancini with a twist. And things go wrong. Oh. Head rush be like, oh my gosh, why have we got like baby crisps in the crisp box? Oh, I know. The vegan Harriet. Maybe I should use lentils actually.
It is recommended to boil lentils for 45 minutes in boiling water.
Nah, not for me, love. I'd rather get food poisoning. Charity shopping. I genuinely couldn't rave about it enough. First of all, you donate into charity, so who wouldn't want to do that? Second of all, sustainable. Forget fast fashion. Third of all, gorgeous. Like, this is Oliver bonus. It's as soft as a baby's butt. I think it was no more than £6. Look at the colour, it's so nice. I'm really into my lilac at the moment, and obviously it's cheap as well, so £6 for Ollie boy. Don't mind if I do. Oh, where are her eyes? I'm just gonna show you quickly what you're balanced on. I know. So we got our corn. I'm gonna add an egg. Ooh. I'm sort of making like corn meatballs, to be fair, so I feel like it can't go that wrong, you know? Whilst my lentils are boiling, I just thought I'd chat to you about musicals. I've been to see quite a few since lockdown. I'm loving it. I'm loving the musical life, so I just thought I would review them. I'm going to start off with the one that I probably enjoyed the least recently. That is Mamma Mia. Now, I'm not going to sit here and literally like talk rubbish about it because it really wasn't that bad. But when I like compare it to the other West End musicals, it wasn't up there for me. They just relied heavily on the soundtrack being good already, and they didn't really put any oomph into the songs. There wasn't any like powerful numbers. The energy just didn't seem to be there for me. Another musical that at the time I didn't really enjoy was Everybody's Talking About Jamie. I'm not a big fan of the soundtrack, and I feel like that's a very unpopular opinion. I love the concept of it, but yeah, the soundtrack just didn't really do it for me. But I did like all the costumes and the drag queens. I was literally sat in the theatre next to the most annoying women I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, they were filming basically the whole thing. Didn't get told off once. They were so loud. Don't get me wrong, I love someone who appreciates a musical and who goes a little bit crazy sometimes, you know, clapping a lot, that sort of thing. That's fine, but it was too much. It was way too much. Plus, the theatre, so we saw it in Brighton. I think it's called the Royal Theatre in Brighton, I don't know, something like that. It was genuinely about 100 degrees. I'm not even joking. Another one that I literally saw very recently was Matilda. The first half I got a little bit bored. I hate to say it. I really liked all the swings. I thought that was really cool. And to be fair, the set was insane as well. Really cool, very colourful. The lights were amazing. I don't know, it was fine. Just not amazing. Anyway, another one I saw recently was Anne Juliet. Me and Izzy went to see it on a whim. Like, we got last minute tickets, so we knew nothing about the musical. So when they started playing I Want It That Way, I was cracking up because I was like, what the heck? I was like, why are they playing this? Not gonna lie, it was a bit panto vibes for me. I'm not a big panto fan either. Again, the set was really cool and the colour palette was really cool, but it was a bit predictable and a little bit panto vibes. Joseph and his Technicolor Dreamcoat. It was the first musical I saw since lockdown, and I just remember it being really short. I remember the colours in it being just incredible. Obviously it's his Technicolor Dreamcoat, so there was a lot of different colours going on, and I loved Alexandra Burke in it. I love the random people you get in these musicals. I saw Hairspray recently as well. That was incredible. The dancing was just like out of this world, and because it's such a powerful storyline as well, it's one of those musicals that just leaves you feeling like, oh my good grief, that was amazing kind of thing. And yeah, I just felt like all the cast were really good, and obviously I've mentioned Dear Evan Hansen before. I don't even know where to start with that musical. Like, it's just good in so many different ways. And I remember thinking with Mamma Mia, like, the reason it was so mediocre was because there was such a small cast. But with Dear Evan Hansen, the cast is tiny and they still managed to make it amazing. The soundtrack is insane. I don't think there's many musicals out there that talk about mental health. The fact they put that in a musical is just, yeah, genius, to be honest. And it just makes me sob, and I'm sorry, no musical has made me sob before, so I think that says it all. That's it in the West End at the moment, so go see Dear Evan Hansen. Honestly, if you haven't already, I couldn't recommend it more. I might add a bit of flour to it because it looks a bit runny. Ah! Oh my guys, seriously. I think that's the world's way of telling me that that was never gonna work. So I ended up with pancakes. You know where you stand. At the moment I'm obsessed with like apple and cinnamon combos in a pancake. It is insane. Sorry this video didn't really go to plan. If you have any musical recommendations, ideally in London or Brighton, send them over. I did also not mention Legally Blonde. It was at James's local theatre production. I don't even know what you call it, society. But it was incredible, like really good. They were just like really good singers. Oh, that was disgusting, I'm so sorry. So I would really like to see it in the West End. But yeah, I was really impressed with that actually. Anyway, this is quite gross to watch. So I'm gonna go. Have a great day and have a great week. Goodbye, peeps.